What's going on, guys? Bradley here, back again with another video, and today I am bringing you guys my camera comparison between the iPhone 6s Plus and the Nexus 6P. But before we get into it, I want to tell you guys about the camera specs. Alright, so getting into the specs with these cameras, they both have 12 megapixel sensors. They both shoot 4K at 30 frames per second or 1080p at 60 frames per second. Now they both also have HDR modes. I would say that probably the Nexus has a better HDR mode just for that low light purpose. You know, that's pretty much like the only reason that you would use it. But the biggest difference between these two phones is that the iPhone 6s Plus has optical image stabilization, which means when you're moving your camera around, the lens or the camera in the lens is actually moving around that keep a stable shot. Now the Nexus 6P does not have this, but it does have laser autofocus. But as we all know, with Apple, specs on a piece of paper does not mean anything, and for the Nexus it doesn't mean that either, because honestly the iPhone does have a little better autofocus. I think though that this could be changed with the software update, but that's the camera specs. Let's take a look at the images. Alrighty guys, so we're going to take a look at these images right here, and the first one you can tell says Nexus 6P, and basically I would just want to explain that this isn't very good lighting condition. The only light coming in is from the windows in front of me, and I just wanted to show you guys a detail of the image that I took. So it is very sharp, looks very nice, but when you go over here to the iPhone 6s Plus, yes, I was a little bit closer, but it kinda, you know, they're very similar. I could really only see the difference in the highlights, where the iPhone is just a little bit sharper on what I was trying to capture. Second image over here is I wanted to take close-up pictures and also get the look of the depth of field that these cameras can produce, and you can tell that the Nexus 6P does have a very good depth of field, and you can see the pen very sharp, but the iPhone 6s Plus does have slightly better depth of field. I would say the sharpness of the close-up image, the pen, is about the same. So far these cameras are very similar. But when we go outside to take a picture of the sunset here, you can see that the Nexus 6P has very good colors. You can, you know, the fence is kind of darkened. It's not that big of a deal, but I kind of like the silhouetting of the trees. And then you go over to the iPhone here, and you can kind of see the fence better. The colors look a little bit better in the sky. There's really not that big of a difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just took a couple pictures just to explain, you know, what these cameras can do, and they're very, very similar. I would say that the iPhone maybe be slightly better, but that's about it. So make sure you subscribe and like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.